Hello everybody, we're back again with the Red Dead Redemption Let's Play series with part 2, where we're actually going to mount our horse here, and it just immediately thrusts you into the gameplay and scenery of Red Dead Redemption.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Alright, now you can hold A next to him. What else see? Oh wow. Of course he's going crazy. RB is to slow your horse, which you might want to know. And amazingly enough, as soon as you start the story, you're going to see the beautiful landscape of Red Dead. It's just amazing. But tap A to like spur your horse moving faster, and hold A and it will maintain its speed. But also that's good for following next to a person, as you see in the top left.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things
So when you're holding A like this, it'll automatically follow him.
I'm looking for an old friend.
So that's good.
Like
Just hold A and steer.
You ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So yeah, we're just talking as we go to the port.
Come on.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man.
So you can obviously tell this guy is a creepy
man,
old
I'm afraid.
man whore.
Y'all?
You can't really do anything else right now at this moment, so just follow along the story. You can fuck around later.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing. Come on.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Once again, the creepy man whore. I don't know. He just scares the fuck out of me. Luckily, I don't think you see him. So now I gotta approach Fort Mercer. So I guess just sort of gallop in. Steering's with your left stick, and A is your right stick to gallop.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Oh, and by the way, if you do not want to see these cutscenes, because you already know what happens, I will put up annotations in the video, so you can skip to the gameplay parts, and there you go. Yeah. So I'm just going to be, I've been quiet during these cutscenes, so you guys can see what actually happens if you want to. If not, just skip to the annotations, and yeah. They'll sort of tell you what to do. Alright, so right now it may not seem like much of a commentary at all, but I'll get into more commentaries. There's more gameplay. Right now it's more cutscenes and more stories, so I'll just let you watch this in sounds.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
Yeah, $15 isn't a lot today, but back then that was a fucking huge amount of money.
Should've left me
Like,
there to
I
die.
could get like 100 tours
Did
with
you
that
wanna
amount of
die?
money. So yeah, that
was
was
that
a
it?
lot of money back
Was
then.
that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alrighty. And I'm going to be wrapping up here in a second. Sorry that there hasn't been much commentary, but this concludes part 2 of the Red Dead Redemption Let's Play series, and I'll see you part 3 where we'll see a lot more gameplay. Alright, goodbye.